What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I'm back with another video. And look who it is. It's Avery hanging out with G-Pop and G-Mom. And what we're going to see?
The Transformers movie.
Transformers 1. And question, do you think it's going to be good? Yeah? You going to give it that thumbs up? Let's go. So guys, we're back at our favorite spot, Warrington. Oh yeah, Regal, and it's gonna be nothing less than epic. So that being said, now your mama knows. And now your mama knows. We're here at Warrington, Pennsylvania, and I always like to show this place off. They got bubble tea over there, they got coffee over there, they got the food back there, they got alcohol back there. It's epic. Check it out, guys. Real 3D. Avery got Slurpee, popcorn, and fruit snacks. Oh, where's the fruit snacks? Oh, there we go. I got Starry and pepperoni pizza, M&M's. Sandy got some Sour Patch Kids, watermelon, and she got some Coke. Let's do it. Oh yeah. And she got coming out a jalapeno burger. And check out the jalapeno burger. Alright guys, Transformers 1 was epic. Just stay tuned for the real review. But check this out. Look at this. Now, we came to see Beetlejuice last week and didn't even notice this. That's pretty cool. Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Alright guys, let's get into this review, but let's first start with the 4DX. And I'll say this first. It was 4DX and 3D. The 3D was very bad. I barely noticed anything in 3D where it really stood out, so I have to say that. But as far as the 4DX, it was so epic. They utilized everything. And one thing that really stood out that I didn't really notice was like sitting on the chair, like between my legs, that was vibrating so heavy today, where I was like, oh wow, like did I ever feel that before? So that was cool. But you got a lot of the gun shooting and stuff with the compressed air. You got the smoke coming out. You got the lights flashing. They did the wind. They did this rain that hit you. They did a splash in your face. They did the smell that you could hear. The seats rocked crazy. I mean, there was a point in time where we were shaking so crazy. I was like, damn, this almost reminded me of Twister. It was really, really epic. So the 4DX, I'm going to give it 3 out of 3 kicks. My bad. Alright, now as far as the story, bravo. This is one of the best origin stories I've seen. And as far as Transformers go, this is probably the best origin story that I've ever seen. You know, the stories about Optimus and Megatron, in the trailers, spoiler free, but Optimus is Orion Pax, and I always knew that. I never knew what Megatron name was, but in this he was D16, and pretty much the story of them being best friends, and it takes you to how Megatron becomes a bad guy. And it was so good. The build up from beginning to end was cool, and they had some cool people in there. Chris Hemsworth was Optimus. I forgot the guy's name that was Megatron, but he did a great job. Scarlett Johansson was Alita 1. Didn't realize that, or Alita, didn't realize that to the credits. But it was pretty good. So the story, I'm definitely going to have to give 3 out of 3 kicks. Alright guys, my expectations was blown away. So first of all, I don't really like seeing animated movies. I'm kind of like, just don't watch them anymore. I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch CG stuff. you know, I just kind of like live action, right? So I took my granddaughter because it did look a little bit kiddie-ish. So I took my granddaughter so I could get away with it, right? But I am a big fan of Transformers. Dare I say, my favorite IP of all time is Transformers. My favorite character of all time is Optimus Prime. So for me, I really did want to see it because the trailers looked really good, but it still looked kind of kiddie-ish. Now, it was kiddie-ish, right? My granddaughter enjoyed it. She liked it. I enjoyed it and liked it. My wife enjoyed it and liked it. So it did have that family feel to it where anybody could go see it. And it's based off a cartoon anyway, right? But it was really good. Definitely exceeded my expectations. Like, it was what I wanted it to be. But the story, like, I was like, okay, it like did everything I wanted and more. So for that, I'm also going to give my expectations, well, okay, let me think about it. Like, well, I don't know what else it needed to do, though. So I feel like it did blow me away. So I think I'm going to have to give it 3 out of 3 kicks. God darn it. That counts. Alright guys, entertainment, and it was very entertaining. It did everything I needed and more. I mean, I can't say anything bad about this movie at all, besides it's animated. Like, if it was live action, this would have been like one of the best movies I've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, it did everything. It was explosions, it was action, it was combat, it was like, you name it. It was funny, like, it told a great story. It was, dude, if you're a Transformers fan, you'll love it. If you're not a Transformers fan, you'll love it. It was just a great movie, and as far as entertainment, it's gonna also get 3 out of 3 kicks. Yes. My bad. Yes. Now I know what you're thinking. I gave it 3 out of 3 on everything. So how is this not a 10 out of 10? Unfortunately, I am going to give it a 9 out of 10, but I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because I'm not the biggest fan of animation, and I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, it being extra silly, right? I would love a straight up movie with not that much comedy, like really, really bring it down, and I would love live action. So, I mean, that's me nitpicking as far as a movie, right? So, yes, I rated it in each category, and those are its own specific categories, and it did amazing at. But personally, for me, it was a great animated movie, and it would be a 10 out of 10, right? But as a, you know, a property of entertainment that I'm watching, again, a property of entertainment that I'm watching, I loved it, but it was a bit silly. It was kiddie-ish, and, you know, and it was animated. So for me, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10, which is still stellar. But if we're just rating it as a movie as it is, which we are, it gets a 10 out of 10. So take it for however you want, but that's my rating. And with that being said, and now your mama knows.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.